Hey YouTube, so today we're going to take a quick look at a Rock Island Armory M206 38 Special Revolver. This particular one is nickel finished with a bobbed hammer. Initial impressions aside, I'm just going to talk about one particular problem that this gun has and why it'll be going back to Rock Island Armory. So the Rock Island Armory M206, we took it out to the range and fired 50 rounds through it, and approximately 10% of those rounds failed to fire. And what we believe was happening at the time was that the cylinder was not fully revolving around and locking up, and thus the firing pin was not striking the primer. Now the misfires would only happen when you were trying to pull the trigger slowly and remain on target. If you pulled the trigger quickly, there were no misfires. So what happens is if you pull the trigger slowly, like you're trying to stage the trigger and get really on target, you don't get lockup about 90% of the time. Pull right there to stage the trigger, then it rotates. You can rotate it in and lock it up. See, then you more pull the trigger and it's going to drop. So pull the trigger slow, and it's not locked up. See? But pull the trigger faster, you can hear the second click. If you pull it quickly enough, you can hear 2 clicks if you listen closely. See? 2 clicks, locked up. If you go slow, now the hammer's ready to drop. See? And there's quite a bit of damage on the forcing cone. You probably won't be able to see this in this light here. But up in that upper left side's getting chewed up pretty good because every one of the cylinders is misaligned. You can't see this probably either this way, but each one of them is slightly, it's not going basically revolving all the way in so that it's completely lined up, every single cylinder. One's particularly bad. Again, you probably can't see that, but that's the case. So less than a week old, only 50 rounds put through it, and it's headed back already. So the M206 by Rock Island Armory had some high hopes for this one because Rock Island has a pretty good reputation when it comes to 1911s. But in this case, this one has a pretty dangerous flaw, and it looks to me like you get what you pay for on this one.